to Geekology. I'm David.
I'm Sven.
And tonight, it's Educating Dave.
Yes, it really is.
Okay. Well, I know what Inferno is.
Yes.
It's Disco Fever. I know what a masterpiece is. So combined, I know what this is.
Yeah.
Don't know what this bit is though. Can we do this bit first?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, this would appear to the relatively uneducated as something you would hate because it's a transformer that does not transform, but looks like rather a nice pewter / whatever tin pot metal they had kicking around that was cheap. Prime.
Yeah.
Why am I holding a little tin pot Prime?
It basically, instead of coming with the medals anymore, the coins, they come with little figures now. So I believe Cheetor comes with a little Optimus.
Oh, whoa.
So
There's a transformer called Cheetor.
yes.
As in Chitara. Does it run really quick?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's a whole different
into
thing.
a cheetah.
That's a whole different thing that we'll talk
Beast
about.
Wars.
Okay, I love this over a coin
Yeah.
because that makes sense. It's issue 1 that confuses me. Presumably because it's the first of these rather than the coins. It has a Hasbro label on it. That confuses me quite a lot.
So
with the
all the
masterpiece.
All the coins had Hasbro logos on because you don't get the coins from Takara.
You
you get them from Hasbro Asia, who sell the Takara stuff.
Okay then, so one other very quick question. Why did Prime come with Inferno? Why wasn't there any Inferno with Inferno? That would make sense. The coins were of the...
Yeah, that's because they've already done Prime, so they want to do a little Prime. Unless they start reissuing Prime.
At which point it'll come with a little Inferno?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I see G1. Hello, G1.
Yes.
Did you just bring that for comparisons?
Yeah.
Okay, standard masterpiece.
Excuse me.
Ooh. Spare faceplate, spare head. It's spare head number 2's turn. I like the way they changed the colour through the perspex for the water. That's really nicely done. Is that a hose? Is that a flexible hose? Yes, yes it is.
Let's see the face.
Okay. Did we do an Educating Dave where you were telling me about the ladder concealing itself?
Yes.
Is this the toy?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Right. Oh dear.
Well, that looks like a fire truck.
Yep.
Now, you'd never ever guess it was a transformer.
Must have got a big auto somewhere.
Of course, he got a big Autobot. It's the one thing that really gets on my about Transformers. We are robots in disguise, but we will tell everybody who we are. It's okay. Although it did amuse me no end. You know the Prime logo they did for the cars a couple of years ago, the big silver ones that were like, I don't know, $5 from Halfords. And
oh right, yeah.
You know those? Yeah, I saw a moped with one of those on. I did have a giggle. That amused me quite a lot. But they put it right on the glass part of it, and I was like, okay. What do you turn into a GoBot? What's the...
There was a GoBot that turned into a Shiver.
Yeah.
In fact, it was from Transformers at once. Actually,
That's nice.
considering how small it is, that's alright.
Detailing is nice.
Considering the size of it, yeah. It's really...
If we can pick one of these up some point cheap, let me know, because I wouldn't
People
mind.
are selling.
I wouldn't mind having a bash at painting that.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. We'll get some photos sorted for a start. So you can have a look at its primal glory.
Right, so I'm assuming the fact that it's got a spare chest plate in the box.
2 spare chest plates.
I haven't seen the second chest plate. Okay. Why would you need 3 chest plates? You got one? Presumably it's got one on it. I'm assuming that one of them is something to do with the ladder.
No.
No? Okay.
Toy accurate with chrome.
Right.
Anime accurate without the chrome.
Right.
So it looks more.
And the changeable Autobot logo. Okay, so what's the one with all this plastic stuff in?
That's when it's in robot mode, that's the chest. And it allows you to put red alert on so you can carry red alert to emulate one of the episodes apparently.
I love the way you're shrugging there, like, I don't know. Like, I've never seen it.
I probably have at some point, I just don't remember it or it's been blotted down.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll tell you in here. There's actually some extra stickers.
Yeah.
A couple of Autobot symbols and the fire department logos.
Mm-hmm.
Which were on the original toy. So, on the side there. So they're going to have to go on, I would imagine. Collector's card as usual, which is quite useful, I'd say at least, because I keep those in a folder.
Well, I'll put your tea down, I don't want to get on the back of that.
And then, right, the instructions. So yes, there's a grill for alert, so literally it ends up doing that. I'll take a fraction.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, yeah, it deserves a special one for that.
So that's fair, I can understand that.
I like that. They've actually thought about trying to make sure you buy another toy. Yeah.
It's got a communicator,
Mm-hmm.
which is what those little grey bits are.
Yeah.
Again, photographs will be...
Funky helmet?
Yes, it's a funky helmet.
Yeah, what is the funky helmet for?
I think that might have something to do with the fact that it had the design change between the original toy and the TV show.
Okay.
So it's to give you the option of which one you want to go with. I would very much imagine. So yeah. And then you've got various faceplates, so you can literally rip the helmet off, change the faceplate.
Okay, now we've seen masterpieces with different faceplate changes. Yeah. That's not particularly new, although the fact it's got 3 of them.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the others came with that many. I think
Bumblebee came with 2, but you had the option of a 3rd one as a freebie if you ordered it from Amazon Japan originally. The
fact that it's got the helmet and 2 other chest plates. This seems to be a more complete toy than the rest of the masterpieces have ever been, because it can emulate the different. Well, it can emulate the 2 modes between the anime and the toy. But then to have a thing specifically to help pose it as part of like a diorama, that's quite cool.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So is that just a step in a new direction for them, or is this a one-off?
I think it might have been a case of they've started, some of the previous releases they've started to add more things to it, like when we did Ratchet and Ironhide, there was more bits to them because of the Marb. And the price of Ratchet and Ironhide was a bit more than the normal Autobot cars because they were bigger. So I think what they did is they basically added in some other bits to make
you
value.
Swallow the pill a bit easier.
And again with this one, this is significantly more. This is over £100. So it's probably a necessity for them to justify that price increase on top of the fact that it's a bigger toy.
Okay, so is this a character that is particularly cared for and loved? Is this one that the price hike is not going to be hugely an issue for people for? Or?
Well, the price hike's an interesting one because it's being felt more keenly because of the change in exchange rates for British fans. It is a little bit more than, a little bit more than Ironhide and Ratchet were in Japan, but between Ratchet and Ironhide being released and this being released, there's been massive changes in the exchange rates, which meant that when it got over here, it was felt more keenly. What's
been the general consensus with people with the figure instead of a coin? Because I have to say, a figure makes more sense to me than a coin.
To be honest, I haven't seen an awful lot of response to it. It's just been a case of whatever.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, people. I don't think people really were that
bothered.
To be fair, except for the people who were collecting the coins.
No, because it's great for them. They now have a complete set.
Well, no, because they wanted more. They wanted an Inferno coin and a grapple coin and Cheetor coin and so on and so forth. So you can kind of see where they're coming from. So yeah, but I mean, it's quite an array of accessories it's got in there because, as you said, you've got the flexible hose. We've got the water,
which is really well done.
Yeah, I think that water jet might be designed to fit into either here.
That engine. Yeah.
That's quite cool.
It is.
I'd imagine, would it fit into that as well?
No, because it's designed to go straight onto the end of the wrist. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going with the cover art, what can I say?
Well, yes, it's for both, I think. Because that might be when it's in vehicle mode.
Okay, that's nice.
So that's quite cool. I mean, that is really nice, isn't it? I thought that one through.
You know how I feel?
There's the G1 robot mode if you want to have a look at that. He may be a bit loose in the arm area. He might need a bit of tightening now.
That very much looks like little wings.
Yeah, fire hydrants, that's the worst part.
Yep, looks like a 30-year-old Transformer to me.
Yep, there's a reason for that.
It's actually older.
Yes, 31 years. 32 years at this point, actually, because it was 1985. That was released. So,
right, so this will be fun. Let's see you transform that one.
Yeah, this should be interesting. I'm going to try and transform it the way I know that transforms, which is probably going to be really, really wrong. Guessing that does that.
Yeah, that's quite nice. Oh no, I know what that reminds me of.
What?
Oh, Postman Pat Transformer.
Yeah, oh dear.
It's just a big chunky bit, it looks like a little van. You wish you could transform them as quickly as you can in the montages.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, so now that you've transformed this, it is a clever way that they fold that in. I do like that they fold that in, even though the original toy didn't, so I'm guessing animated.
Yes, yeah, because he didn't have the ladder down his back.
Okay, so very nice that they've done that. And you've got a choice, you can have it out in the robot mode, can't you?
I don't think so, by the looks of it.
Oh,
no.
okay.
It would. This whole area would basically collapse in if it did. Which is a bit of a shame. So I'd quite like to have it out.
I think having the hydrants on the side of the head like little wings is a bit... They would have been nice if it had been further back on the shoulder like the toy, but as you said, that's in keeping with the show. Okay, you're not going to like this comment. Is it my imagination or does the red plastic look cheap?
Yeah.
Or is it just that it's red?
It might be just that it's red, because the one thing I've noticed is this panel here is having problems shutting. That's because of the paint on it, by the look of it. Because it is painted, it's been painted. And it's a bit strange. I mean, it looks better than this.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, obviously. But if it didn't, I'd be very concerned.
Yeah, but for me, it's not the red paint that's bothered. I mean, this bit here does actually look like the front of a fire truck. There are certain areas around it where you're thinking, that looks a bit plasticky, but I don't know. It might be the lighting. The lighting may not
Might be
helping it,
lighting, yeah.
to be fair. And when you compare it with the other panels,
Yes.
I prefer this panel certainly.
Okay.
Much better. What does stick out like a sore thumb for me though is the obvious animationiness of it. Because there's so much detail missing. But then on the original toy, the detail was primarily stickers.
Yeah.
So this is screaming, please repro label me.
Okay.
In my head. Just to make it more like the original toy would have been. So yeah. But it's chunky.
It is chunky. It's far chunkier than the others.
Yeah. And I'm just... It
I'm
is...
thinking that's a factor of design though.
Yeah, I think they've gone with very much the animation, but it's very poseable.
It is, and very solid.
Yeah.
Which not all of the masterpieces are, to be fair.
No, they haven't, well, certainly not this range.
Didn't some of the early masterpieces, once they'd been played with a few times, have trouble with their hinge points on the hip?
Yeah, and things like that. Especially Megatron.
Yes. Yeah.
I like the fact that water can go on
Anywhere,
pretty much. It can actually go on the ladder when it's in vehicle mode. So that does look really cool.
it does.
I really like that.
I do like the fact it's got the spare chest plate for doing the diorama.
Yeah, and the animated chest plate if you're into that kind of thing.
I love the way he makes it sound like. Why would you? Why?
Why would you do that? Why would you? It's really cool. I mean, comparing it with the G1, I'm wondering why that white circle is there and not at the top. But that might be an animation thing. Because there should be a sticker going there in multiple colours on that elbow bit. But the elbow's moved slightly as well, just be really confusing. I like the fact there's a panel here on the outside of each of the arms, which is where the original mechanism was.
Yeah.
Keeping the things in, so the either the fist or the missile in. And I've realised that obviously when I was playing with this when I was younger, I had it the wrong way round compared with animation. Oh well.
Well, my only real comment about this one would be they chose a really sucky place for an ejection point on the hand.
What do you mean?
And look at the knuckles on the hand.
What about it?
You can see the ejection point.
Oh, you mean oh right, okay. You mean from the plastic
mould,
tray?
yeah.
I'm not too bothered about that myself, to be fair.
That just surprises me with the toy this expensive that normally go to quite extreme. That normally go to extremes to hide that sort of thing. It just seems a little strange that you can see.
Don't tell me you can put it in a gun as well.
God, it's a freeze.
Oh, the hilarity.
It's a freeze ray.
It needs to come with 4 of these. Everywhere.
That would just be wrong. Yeah, totally not worth £100. No, again, it's a masterpiece. So, yeah.
It's really cool. I really like that. Really
I like the amount of accessories.
I like Inferno anyway. I like the emergency vehicle Autobots generally.
Okay.
I like the Autobot cars generally. I like the touch where you can switch out the helmet.
Yeah.
Because this is very much the helmet that matches the original toy. Whereas that one is the TV show one. It goes on from the front backwards.
Oh, does it not go on? Oh, okay. Well, that'd be where I was going wrong then. Actually, you've got to take the faceplate off first.
No,
Okay.
because I've just taken it off with the faceplate on.
Let's have a look at that. Okay, so that's weird. Why when I did it? I don't know. I just had a really bad feeling when I was doing it. I was gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. Actually, it looks kind of creepy without that. Maybe you should do them without the helmets. Maybe little birds can come and peck at their brains.
That's really weird.
Yeah. Looks like something Terry Gilliam would have come up with.
Yeah, maybe. Right, so there it is with the anime head and a scream and
Yeah.
So yeah, it does the job. I really desperately want to put stickers on it to put in the detail on like the knees and shins and well, not even the knees, but yeah, there should have been stickers on the knees actually. Where have those gone? Must have come off in the last 30 years. So yeah, I think some repro labels may be going on that. It does come with the labels for the side of the cab with the for the fire department logo. But I like that.
I'd say that it's definitely sturdier than its predecessors. Decent playability. Yeah.
I mean,
It's a masterpiece.
I mean, there is a remold of it already, which is Grapple, which was basically a crane.
Same thing, but in yellow.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, except for it's got a crane with a hook rather than a ladder. And there was also Road Hauler, who was in the original TV pilot three-part miniseries with a crane, and was just called Hauler in that, and then they released it as Road Hauler when they did the reissues of these guys later on, and put it out as a G1 green repaint of Grapple. So I dare say that'll happen at some point. There is also a repaint of this coming out of Artfire, who was a 1987 Japanese exclusive Target Master. So it came with a little figure that turned into a gun. Same as Stepper, which was a repaint of Jazz, so it was repainted Inferno into Artfire. So yeah.
Cool.
It'll be depressing, that'll be the first Artfire I have. Because there's been 3 Artfire toys of that type. There's another one in RID, but it's a different character altogether. They've done the G1 one, which I've never seen in the flesh ever. They've never done a reissue based on it, which is really annoying, whereas they did with Stepper. There's a Generations one, but that was only available as a mail-away exclusive from a Japanese book.
Okay.
And again, they did a Stepper the same way, and I've got the Stepper, but not the Artfire. And I've got all the other versions of that mould.
Time and patience is an amazing thing.
So it'd be nice to have the Artfire to go with this. Quite cool.
Right, well, those are his thoughts. We'd love to hear yours. Please leave them in the comment section below. You can subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter. And of course, there is the official Geekology website. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Bye.
Cool beats. Cool. Right, what else is in the bag?
That's all I brought.
That's all you bought. Inferno, so can I do my disco fever? Ha ha ha!
I haven't knocked this Optimus out yet, actually. How rude.
Don't get your Optimus out on camera.
Not with that lens.
I always wonder how different this show would be if I was really into the animated and hated the comic.
Yes, the arguments. Prime's eyes should be blue. No, the yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow. Let's not even get started on Rumble and Frenzy.
There are 4 lights.
Yeah. No, there are 5 lights.
God, that was a good episode.
What do you expect when you put 2 actual thespians on screen together?
Brown chicka bang cow. I'm sorry, you said thespians.
Said the actress to the bishop.
God, it's a freeze.
Oh, the hilarity.
It's a freeze ray.
It needs to come with 4 of these. Everywhere.
That would just be wrong.
But that, I really like that. That's cool.
So I was seeing if there's any way I could attach it to the groin.
Why am I not surprised? Might just be, it's got to be in the right position. You've got to go on.
Could be.
they are rubbery. A little bit.
Not a shrubbery.
It does look slightly disturbing without the face and the arm. Oh no, I've had my helmet ripped off.